Welcome to Anita's Guide to Simple and Easy Cooking. I'm Anita and today I will show you how to make Balushahi or Badusha. So let's get started.
I've got here for making the dough 2 cups of plain flour or all-purpose flour which I have sifted, 5 tablespoons of ghee, quarter teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 140 ml of warm water. And for my sugar syrup, I've got here 1 cup of water, 2 cups of raw sugar or you can use white sugar, 5 cardamom pods which I have crushed, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice to stop crystals from forming in the syrup, 2 tablespoons of water and quarter teaspoon of yellow food color. And you will also need some oil for frying. To make the dough, take a big dish, add flour, salt and baking powder and give it a quick mix. Add ghee and mix it well by rubbing the flour and the ghee together. Take a handful of flour and press it in your palm. It should form a lump, which means there is enough ghee in the flour. Add water and mix it using the claw method. Shape your hand into a claw and move your fingers in a circular motion to mix the flour and the water together. Bring the flour from the edges to the center and push it down to form a lump. Repeat this until it all comes together and forms a dough. Cover it and let it rest for 15 minutes. To make the sugar syrup, place a wide bottom pan on medium heat. Add sugar and water. Give it a mix and cook it until the sugar has dissolved and the syrup has started to boil. Mix water and yellow food color together and get it ready. My sugar has dissolved and the syrup has started to boil. At this stage, if your syrup has impurities, then you can remove it using a skimmer or you can add 2 tablespoons of milk and remove any scum that floats on the top. Add crushed cardamom and yellow food color. Give it a mix and cook it for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, check to see if the syrup is sticky. Once the syrup is sticky, add lemon juice and mix it again. Turn the heat off, cover it and put it aside while we make the balushahi. My dough has been resting for 15 minutes. To create the layers in the dough, place the dough on the chopping board, press it down to flatten it and cut it in half. Place 1/2 of the dough on top of the other and press it to flatten it again. Cut the dough in half for the second time, place it on top and flatten it. Repeat this 2 more times for a total of 4 times. After 4 times, flatten the dough again and cut it into 3 strips. Lightly roll each strip into a log and cut it into 6 or 7 pieces. Place 1 piece of dough in your palm, move it in a circular direction and flatten it. Use your finger to make a hole in the center and put it aside. Repeat this process until you have finished making all the balushahi. I have finished making up all my balushahi. Now it's time to fry it. To fry the balushahi, place a fry pan on low heat, add some oil and heat it. To see if the oil is ready, place the handle of a wooden spoon in the middle. Little bubbles should come up from the sides of the handle, which means the oil is ready. Or you can drop a small piece of dough in the oil. It should take a few seconds before coming up, which means the oil is ready. Depending on the size of your fry pan, you can add half or 1/3 of the balushahi and let it cook without touching it until it starts floating on the top. The balushahis have increased in size. Increase the heat to medium and let it cook for 1 minute. Flip it over and cook it until you get a golden brown color. Turn it frequently so it can cook and brown evenly. Take them out and place them on a spider spoon to let the excess oil drip off. Turn the heat off so that the oil can cool down before you can start frying the next batch. If your syrup is not warm, then heat it for 1 to 2 minutes. Add your balushahi to the warm syrup and use a spoon to pour some syrup on the top of each balushahi. Cover it and let it soak for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, flip them over and let them soak for a further 5 minutes. Take them out, let the excess syrup drain off and put them on a plate and put it aside. Heat the oil again and repeat this process with the remaining batch. My Balushahi or Badusha is ready and you can make it and serve it to family and friends. Leftover Balushahi can be kept in a sealed container for up to 5 days or in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Enjoy.
If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. For more of my simple and easy recipes, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to receive notifications of my latest videos.